Renee Noor, model, creative director, founder of Global Women Wealth Warriors, Wellness Hub, and GW3 Magazine. I dedicated my life and devoted my career into helping women and girls to achieving their goals. I've been passionate about empowering women and enriching men. This opportunity in working with the Global Women Wealth Warriors have afforded me the pleasure of traveling outside of the country to be a support unit, most importantly, to help impact and change lives. Our ultimate purpose is to help others to become whole from finance, spiritual, mental, as well as physical. We know there are challenges and obstacles to get you to the next level. However, it's time for you to level up, boss up, and welcome to Power to Soar. Hello, beautiful family. I'm Renee Noor with GW3 Family, and I am so incredibly happy to be here with you today. Not only is it all about Winning Wednesday, but I'm going to also introduce to you some women that are totally changing the way we do business. We're showing up all around the world because we're making an impact to not only change the lives of our young women, but also we want to make sure we're building stronger families. That's right. If you haven't already, subscribe to the Global Women Wealth Warriors on our YouTube channel, as well as right there on Facebook. We highly encourage you to do so. Not only do we have incredible content that comes to you every day, but we're going to have some more surprising items that's coming as well. This entire month has been incredible. We are getting ready to celebrate 5 years. That's right, 5 years being in business with the Global Women Wealth Warriors. And this movement has gotten even more powerful just within the last 2 years, guys. We're grateful. And also, we have to look at it this way. The pandemic might not have been so successful for everyone. However, we have to pull out the positive things that has happened and look what the pandemic has provided us with: greater relationships. We're able to connect with people all over the globe. And we have to thank, my goodness, that Facebook. Facebook alongside with Clubhouse, as well as Instagram and all those other media outlets. Well, I'm excited. You know why I'm excited? Because I'm getting ready to bring to you not one, but two incredible women who too understand their purpose and are living in their true fulfillment of life. Because why? Because they are making a move. Momentum is what we're all about with the GW3 family, and we keep showing up to support each other. These are women who are moving mountains because they understand their purpose and their calling. First, this beauty here, oh my goodness, she is always known as the connector, baby. Yes, I've had the privilege of meeting her, not only in Paris, but I met her in my heart first. That's right. I met her in my heart first because her soul connected with me, and we connected right on that app called Clubhouse. Without further ado, the queen herself, right over there in Paris by way of Spain, Miss Samira. Bring your beautiful self on, baby. Hey, gorgeous.
Hello,
Hi.
hello. Yay! In my
How are
black
you
and
doing?
white.
Look at you. You're looking younger and younger.
Of course, everything
I
is about
love
the
what you
sound of
have
you.
on. Ah,
Yes,
Chanel at its best, darling. Yes.
absolutely. I mean, you look amazing. You look amazing. And this is why I love to be with you because there's always something going on. And life is about stepping to the next level, whatever it is. It's always time to
Yes.
really be there for yourself, for others, because life has never been such an incredible moment to thrive all together because we are in a moment of possibilities. It's
Yes.
hot in Paris, and I know you guys, you put air condition, but I hate air condition. So,
You know, that's what I noticed when I was in Paris. You know, I spent about 30 days there during my modeling days. And no, where I stayed, they don't even use air conditioning. It's all about the natural air. And it's healthy for you too. And I truly love that. Our next beauty, Samir, we're going to bring up the next queen because not only does this person always put a smile on my face, she has the best laugh ever. Had the opportunity of meeting Barbara not only in the clubhouse, but also in person right there in New York City. The one and only Miss Barbara Moner. Hey,
Hello,
beautiful.
everyone. Hi.
Hi. How are
I
you
guess I should be a
doing?
comedian with my laugh, right? Carol Burnett.
Well, you know what? It's you, darling. That's just you. And that's what I love so much about it. I love your hair. What did you do to your hair, Barbara?
Nothing. I told you it's this oil that I'm using. I'm bringing down to Atlanta that my colorist has been doing, making all these beautiful herbs from India and the Middle East, and she's taking years to formulate. It's all natural, and she originally created it for women who were going through chemo, who were
Mm-hmm.
losing their hair, and it's very upsetting. And she had gone through it. I don't have that problem, whatever with stress, but I have to tell you, my hair feels like baby soft. You put this oil in and you just wash it out. Like you can leave it in for 4 hours. And she's made this, and she's giving me some stuff to bring down to Atlanta for everyone, for
Oh,
everybody to try.
wow.
Yeah, because she wants everyone's feedback. She's working on this with her mom for a long time, and she's gonna blow it out. It's gonna be a big thing because it's
Well, you
really,
look
really
incredible.
good. Thank
Yes,
you.
guys, I want you to put some pink hearts in the chat. Pink and black hearts. Today is pink and black time. Please put some pink and black hearts in the chat for the one and only Miss Barbara alongside with Samir. It has definitely been an opportunity. It's been a long time since we all got together like this. So I'm looking so forward to today's conversation. It seems as if all of us have been doing something to not only to rebuild our confidence, because one of the things I say, when you look good, you get more confident, right? But it's also, it has been something that has done something to change our trajectory. I see something right here on the screen, but I'm not going to focus on it. I'm happy to see that you all are taking care of yourself. Self-care is totally the way to me of true success as well. Barb, you're glowing. You're over there glowing, Samira. I know I have to be glowing after my whole enzyme therapy that I had on 2 days ago with Dr. Juanita Bonds. And oh my goodness, guys, I usually like to put like little shimmer on my cheeks. This is all natural, no shimmer on the cheeks anymore because, we are
Beautiful.
taking care of ourselves. We're taking care of ourselves. We are reclaiming our lives and we're exercising, or as we would say, just keeping the body in motion, right? Yeah,
Yeah.
keeping that body in motion. Now, Samir, you're over there in Paris. I think that right now with the heat, we're probably all about the same. It was like 94 degrees yesterday, and it's probably about the same right where we are. Talk to us what's going on with the economy, because I know I'm seeing certain things that's different. Of course, we got to sometimes turn off the television, but then sometimes you have to turn on the TV too, so that at least we can keep up to date with what's going on with the economy. But over there in Paris, what are some of the things that's just like really not only igniting, I would say the income or the resources, with women in business, but what are some things that you're seeing different that you probably haven't seen 5 years ago?
Well, I mean,
with
I
it?
really want to always put things in context because that's really important. I've been a traveler all my life since I was 5, I would say, and that's really important for me to see that when you travel, you have the idea of the global economy and the global culture and the global world, how people are acting or reacting in different things. So I actually don't use television. Even I have a television. I use it for some presentation sometime from time to time. But why I'm saying this is like right now, um, it has never been such a great time for those who want to see things different. Of course, I want to acknowledge that when things um, are shaking us, it's for a better life. Why? Because we are human beings and we have that capability to thrive anytime we decide. I mean, there is life and there is death. There is no other things. So either you decide to live and you live truly and fully for yourself. So the economy here, I would say, is a changing and shifting economy like anywhere else. For
Mhm.
myself, I am like so grateful. You would never, Renee, and I've been out for a while, even for our conversation, because my goodness, so grateful for what life brings back to myself right now and to others, for those who have been all the time reinvented themselves and knowing. Self education. I want to highlight something that is really important. In today's world, whatever expertise you have, that you thought, well, come on, it's not that interesting, or it won't interested anyone. Well, today, that's the real economy. By the way, I just want to say this, put it out there, but I'm doing the challenge with uh, Dean Graziosi and Tony Robbins. Have been with them for a long time, and now they're doing 5 years, 5 days of challenge of what? Of time to thrive. Why is it time to thrive? Because the industry I'm talking about, this industry where your expertise, what is an expertise? Something you've known for a long time. I mean, let's say now Renee, I mean, she's the one to go to for the how the fashion or how to be in this or that. I mean, Barbara has her own. I have my own. And my expertise in different things, oh my God, are bringing so many contracts that I had to say, no, 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 no. Wait, like I cannot be everywhere. I took over, by the way, Renee, I still didn't tell you, but a concept store, the unique first concept store in Paris and Saint Germain, an incredible place where there is only very unique, exclusive brands, men and women, but mainly I would say for men. Why I'm saying this is like this shop has never been in a better place because people want to be different, look for something different. So talking about economy today, the Parisian are people who renovate themselves. Sometimes they're shy. You know, at the beginning they say, "No, I don't want. What is this? What's going on?" It's like that's always Frenchy. But then they listen and they think, that's something really interesting. And I'm going to, and the funny thing, I have to highlight something, Renee. So I love United States and the way people think. I've been there when I was 17 and I'm very global, but I would say I'm a mindset, American mindset. And that's what everyone uh, says here. But then at the same time, they say, oh, this comes from the American. At the beginning, like, no. And then they open up for it. So today, even in France, people having trouble for people to go to work in a regular job, and they are going into the digital world and putting themselves out there as entrepreneurs. Where United States were used to be only entrepreneurs and very entrepreneur mindset. So now it's kind of the shift is, in a different way. So in Paris, like anywhere else, by the way, even in the United States, there are so many opportunities. What do you have to do? Put your parabolic like this and detect what is for you out there. What have you been looking for all your life? I mean, I never worked for anyone in my life, but I have to say something funny but interesting. This is my first. They had to give me a contract because in France you need to get your social security, but that type of contract. So I had to do it, but in a very nice level. So I am an entrepreneur. I work for myself. I help a lot of entrepreneurs online. You know how much I love health and wellness, because health is everything. So it is important to see that now it's time for opportunities. And for those who have any doubts, please put it out there in the chat. We are three incredible women. We can really guide you wherever. And I'm saying it. And I love challenges. And I'm challenging anyone to say, okay, this is what I want to do, or this is what. And if you don't get your answer, or if we don't guide you either to someone we know or something we have in here, right here, then I will put that challenge for everyone who's watching. So, never been a right time, but it's about your mindset. Which one do you have? The open one or the fixed one? I've done this all my life, so I stay there all my life. Is this bringing you something different? No. So why don't you ask yourself the right question? Where do I have to be? With whom should I be? Like us, Renee, when we connected, oh my God, it was quick. Then we started doing things together. We did not say, is Renee the right fit? Or what is she doing? We always have something to bring out there for anyone who is right now ready to thrive more than anything else.
Absolutely. Wonderful way of sharing, Samira. The greatest thing about it, where we are right now, you mentioned several things, but one I just want to reflect upon is how we have to keep on reinventing ourselves. Even if you have skills, the importance about not only using those skills that you have, but understanding how to reinvent yourself. And that's a place that we have to be currently right now. Why? Because the world is not the same world that we were used to 2 or 3 years ago, or even a day ago. So every time we are in a situation, look for learning opportunities to improve your skill sets. That's something that's really, really important. And you have to challenge yourself. We do the challenges because why? Because it only keeps you on the edge of continuously going harder, stronger, and bolder. And that's something that we do. Like when we just finished the 90-day challenge, then we went into a 14-day challenge. Yolanda reached out to me. She said, are we in another challenge? Absolutely, we're in another challenge, because you have to keep on challenging yourself. You have to keep wanting only better qualities about yourself. And in doing that, you have to put yourself to a test. If you don't put yourself to a test, the world's going to put you to a test. So that's why you have to not only line yourself up, it's kind of like lace yourself up with not only the proper resources, the right ingredients to make the right recipe. So therefore you can create the wealth that you desire and that's destined for you. I know over there in Vermont, and I know I'm just speaking in general, I'll talk about Atlanta, but over there in Vermont, Miss amazing Barbara, who always puts a smile on our face. You're seeing things totally different from Paris. I think Paris is just so old school anyways, just keep it so regal. Talk to us about Vermont. Come on now, Miss Barbara. What's
Well, I've lived in
happening over there?
Paris. I've lived in
Yes.
France too, so I too have traveled, and also like Samir had
Speak a
the
little louder,
luxury,
Barbara.
the luxury of being able to have lived in different countries and spend time in different cultures and be able to value where I am at the moment, which is here in Vermont, and to find all the beauty and the treasures here. But one of the things we wanted to talk about or focus today, I feel, is how everyone feels financial anxiety. And my focus, not excluding men, because I think we do need men, we need the balance, the male and the female pull and energy in our relationships and in this world. But as women, we experience financial anxiety much differently than men do. And that's basically coming from a cultural perspective, and it's very much on purpose. From childhood, we are conditioned to believe that we're not really good at money, that we are bad at math, or that we're not good at investing, that we spend a lot of time going shopping, and we concern ourselves with our beauty and all the things that are kind of considered frivolous if you're the one making the money. So, and we're bad at saving, which I don't think is true. So none of those lies are true. I think everyone here in this room and anyone who's been through the Global Warriors is for sure not going to believe those lies. And that's why we're all here. And because we want to empower ourselves and each other as women. And as we stood beside men for so many years, helping them to grow, I think it's time for them now to stand next to us and help us to grow and to flourish financially in whatever sector it is that our natural gifts and talents are in, whether it's, something about your personality or your natural talent or your savviness or whatever it is. We need to have the support that we gave for decades, for hundreds of years to, our partners. And my idea is to help, along with Renee and everyone here at GW3, with all of our talents as a team, to help with financial anxiety and, working out a framework about securing ourselves and understanding our credit, how we can grow it, how we can maintain it, how we can create a budget, how we can decide what things we're going to be a little frivolous with or what things we're not, how to, have goals towards our business and saving money, investing in hedge funds. We have some amazing opportunities here in GW3, and how not to maybe have the anxiety we have when we're going to move forward so we can grow, because we need to have the support. Even if we have these great ideas and we, are full of all these talents, we need the support. We need a team. That's why we're all here, to support each other. And I think that's why we're so fortunate. And that's why I think we are blossoming and we are glowing, even without, Renee's fabulous treatment, which we're all excited to get down in Atlanta, the oxygen therapy. I'll be there, laying there for sure. But, I think a lot of it, as we've all talked about, it comes from within. It comes, and I think our struggles and our journeys make us glow too, because that fire that lifts us up off the road when we're lying down, that energy makes you glow, because it just, puts that fire back in your mouth, like the dragon roar.
Yes.
What?
That dragon roar, you says, right?
Tell me to shut up anymore. I know what I'm talking about.
Yes.
You build an empire for another person, you can build one for yourself. And that's what we need to do. We need to build our own castles and our own empires. And, and I've also traveled and lived like a cat in many different lives and scenarios. I get what it's all about, but I want to do it, like Renee said, my way. I'm going to do it. I'm going to build my empire, but I'm going to do it by still being me. I'm not going to change because of what has happened to me or what I went through or who I experienced in my life. And it was so amazing because you said this to me 2 days ago, and it really touched my heart, because that's so true. Like, it's like you put the word on that whole mystery. It's like, because I'm going to do it being me. And like, how nice if you recognize me and I recognize you and I recognize Samir, how we all recognize, we just know. It's just, I think that in itself, I mean, that really can lift a person up. I mean, it lifted me up, and it made me remember that's why I'm doing this. It's for me, as me. And I hope we can do that for each other. And I would love to be able to help financially with your credit, with your anxiety, together as a team, figure out what it is you want to do. What are your goals? How can we help you? What do we need to do? So, I've got all the time, and I'm
I
thrilled
love it.
here. So
I
thank
love it. What we're gonna do? We're gonna go into the Clubhouse also, because I feel as if this has struck a chord with some of those individuals. Unfortunately, what we wind up doing is giving our power away, right? And what
Yeah.
you talked about, that power, if we give all of our power away, and I'll say this also, it's okay if you're still working a 9 to 5. Nothing's wrong with it. However, if you're working a 9 to 5, still find a way to focus on how you're going to become your better version. Because sometimes what we're doing when we're working for other corporations, I used to do that 14 hours. That's right, 14-hour days. And I realized by the time I needed to work on me, I didn't have enough time to work on me because I was exhausted for giving my time away. So, what I want us to do is find that harmony. If you are working with a corporation or a company, nothing's wrong with it. Still find harmony to find a way that you can be yourself and build your own empire. And that's something that you can always fall back on. I love what Samir does. She contracts. It's not like you hire me. No, no, no. Let me give you a contract, baby, because that way I can still be free and I can come in and I can leave when I need to. I'm not on your pay. I'm not on your what is it called? I said it's been so long. I don't even know. I'm not on your payroll. That's it. I'm not on your payroll.
Is that what you're doing?
And you're going to invoice me. There's a difference.
Oh, that's
You're invoicing
interesting.
me.
So you contract yourself out to work in a boutique for bits of
Yeah,
time?
well, it's not. I'm not
It's
working in
yes.
boutiques. It's managing,
The
like how can
conceptual.
and no, because yeah, I have that expertise of how the brand awareness, and then people,
Right,
for
right.
example, what they look for. We have high edge people coming for. They need to be guided. They don't know what they
For
want.
sure.
Or, okay, what is the look they see? And I have people from United States coming from New York
For sure.
to this store because it's specific, it's so on. So this was my way of staying in Paris. So what? I do it.
I
But
love
I
it.
do it my way. You know what I mean? It's like you always you said something, Renee, something very important, and I'm going to focus on that because when times are confusing and when times are difficult, and comes from Warren Buffett. I don't have to say it to anyone who is this incredible person. Says
Yeah.
when times are difficult, you need to work on yourself.
Yeah.
Yes.
On yourself, meaning see where are you at in your health, first thing, in your body. That's the most important thing, because when you work on yourself, then you can have a clear mind of where you're going. Because if you have anxiety, if you're stressed, if you're confused, there is no way you can see what are the possibilities. But when you are the one deciding where you want to be, then people would say, okay, what would you like to do? Or how can we work with you? So you need to be the one guiding people, not people guiding you. How can you do it? By being yourself on the first thing. No, 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 no. This is who I am. This is that person who loves freedom more than anything. But in order to get your freedom, you need to know what freedom means. Because freedom is not, oh, I can figure it out. I'm just on my own doing it. No, I have to work with this. Okay. Because there, in that place in Paris, I'm going to bring them things, but I'm going to get the best connections ever. And as a connector, I love those people. Now, in 8 months, I won't say more than that. I'm connected even to the highest. Why? Because it's, the connections is now 1.5. It used to be 7 level of separation. Now it's shorter. But when you want where you want to go, then you're clear on the steps. Sometimes there is, on the way, but very important that you work on that body, on your energy, because we are energy. Remember this. Like the sleep, get up and get your things first. Once you're fueled, then you go out there and show the people who you are and what you want to be. And this has nothing to do with, oh, I have money or I don't have money or I have a degree. No, no, no. It's self-care awareness. It's soul care awareness. Your soul needs you more than anything. So check on that soul, check on yourself, check on your health. And if you need to breathe, go out and breathe in order to get that incredible breath that will make you stay during the day. Otherwise, you are dead before dying. So that would be the first thing to do. Take care of yourself first, then the others will know that you are a person that knows exactly what you want. And then you will be the guide.
I love that. Samir, just this week, I guess just on yesterday, 2 days ago, the experience of just being able to breathe, like what you just said, but some of us are not even breathing the right way, and that is something that we really are taking for granted. And because we're in this period of time, it's incredible how we think that we have 40, 50 years from now. We have right now, being in the moment and making a decision to change how you're going to have a better outcome. I love one of the quotes with one of the ladies. I don't work on getting paid. I work on results. That's Dr. Bonds. She said, I don't work on money. I work on getting results. And I want everybody to hear what that I just said. And I'm going to say it one more time. Don't go chasing after money. Don't always look at it as a money object. Go for the results. You have to change your way of thinking. That's that whole mindset within itself, but also how you're looking to get the results. One of the greatest things we focus on when you set your plans, you vision yourself, you have that visualization, but always start what with the end result in mind and work your way back. When you have that end result in mind and you work your way back, that's the results at the end. So how do I get there? How do I get there? And knowing that you're not going to stop no matter what, because now you already know you're going to have to overcome what? Life. Because life is everywhere. Life is everywhere. So you already know you got to overcome that. You're going to have to overcome what? Rejection. You got to be able to have the armor ready to overcome rejection. And let's talk about betrayal. Yes, even Jesus Christ had 12 disciples. He got down to 3 and still one still betrayed him. So you're going to have betrayal, okay? Plus, you're going to have those procrastinations. You're going to have those things that's going to, seep back in, that you got to stay what? Disciplined. You're going to have to stay disciplined. One of the greatest sports, I know a lot of people may not like playing golf, but golf is one of the greatest sports, because golf is a game that you do not have to play with anyone, but you still have to get results, right? And you got to get results based upon your ultimate. You are the person that got to move the ball. And don't go and pick the ball up and throw it. Nope, because automatically you already know you're cheating yourself. That's why I love the game of golf. Golf tells you so much about a person's characteristics, not only how they're going to do in business, how they operate, but it also lets you know if they're going to be even be cordial to you. I love playing golf. How many of you guys play golf? Do you play golf, Miss? Do you play golf, Barbara? Do you like golf?
I was supposed to. I always wanted to play golf when I was little, and then I moved to Westport, Connecticut. We were going to play golf because of the cocktail hours. Everybody was like, "Go play golf. There's a free place."
And then it shows you're also patient. When you play golf,
Patient.
you need to
Yes.
be patient.
Patience. Yes, I have a lot of
Yes.
friends who play golf.
And on something else, Renee, I wanted to add to what you just said. Something very interesting and important that we maybe not think of is manifestation. Aside of like not only visualization and bringing, but when you manifest something bigger than just yourself. Like when you're starting your manifestation of something, manifest love for the humanity, loving yourself, bringing that incredible relationship without, getting the outcome is always going to be there for you. But it's like how this is like when you put some seeds, you need to water, you need to bring things together, you need to watch the things, the same thing. Manifestation with gratitude on the first thing. Gratitude is something that we really, really, and I say maybe you guys even less than sometimes some of the people here on the other part. It's
no, don't.
We do the gratitude.
That's not nice. Don't pull the French because I'm going to have something to say.
That's one of the things we have to do, right? Family, we wake up with gratitude.
Okay.
I
lived in France, and that is something that, as an American living there, listening constantly to that kind of talk is upsetting, because a lot of information that is given in France over the news is all selective and not really in favor of us to say that we need to be more. When we had the first health food store in America, in the world. We were the ones who were, Jack LaLanne, Dr. Bragg. We were back in the day. We were already rocking all the health food stuff and being.
I'm talking about the gratitude.
Yeah, but just I don't know. I'm sensitive about that. I have a half French son too, so I.
So you have the French.
I have a French family. I lived in Bordeaux. I lived in castles in Saint-Emilion, and I'm living in Vermont now because I can manifest, and my crown can open, and I can bring in the energy and connect to the source, to God, and I want to be in that peace.
But manifestation, I mean, when I say the gratitude to anyone, it's about habits. getting it. Some people are used to it. Some people are not used so much. But like every minute, sometimes like the next minute, we don't know if we're still here. So manifest, like
Right.
breathe. There are so kind of different breathing. It's like there is so many different antioxidants. So we don't need just one thing. We need different things. That's why we always need to not only manifest, but oh my God, gratitude for this moment that we're having. Who knows? Maybe we won't have it, you know. So it is, we say, oh no, I want to stay still there. Yes, but yeah, we don't know what God is actually.
Keisha Perry says gratitude is everything. Sarah says, I love that gratitude is all that. It really is. Gratitude is all that. They talk about the mindset. And then Gracian Jean Pierre says, yes, we are winning with gratitude. She's one of our gratitude coaches on Tuesday. And of course, it just really helps us to live a healthier life. That's one of the greatest things. Healthier, not only wealthy, but healthy. Because if you're not healthier in your regimens of things that you're doing, it just really takes so much out of you as well. Where we are right now, we are not only phenomenal women, we are helping to build and also helping to expand with more phenomenal women where we travel to. What are some of the things that you now see? I love what we have cultivated within an organization of women knowing how to empower each other, knowing that there's no competition, knowing how to elevate each other sometimes just by your words, alone, But at the same token, we're about making money too. Let's get it real. We have to still be focused on making money, because if we don't focus on making money, guess what? We're going to be out there with nothing. And I don't mean it like that, but what I do mean is we have to have that a part of our plan. If you don't plan to be successful, guess what? You won't be successful. If you don't plan to see yourself, traveling the world, you won't travel the world. So you really have to put it into a plan of action. We can wake up every morning and say as much as we want to do, but if we don't write it down, if we don't take the time to journal it out specifically, not just anything, you literally have to have more specific steps of what it is that you're going to accomplish, and give yourself a deadline. That's right, a deadline. Everything has an expiration date. Everything has an expiration date. So you have to give yourself an expiration date by the time you're going to complete, not start, complete what it is that you see yourself doing. A lot of people don't hold themselves accountable for that. And that's those action steps that's really important, And that's why I say this too. Sometimes you hear people like, well, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, I'm going to do this. Okay, but by when? And what are the specific steps that you need to take? Because if not, 5 years from now, they're still going to be saying the same old thing over and over again. So what have you done, Samira, to not only really make sure you're validating, reaching your goals, but that you're getting them done? What have you done? What have you put into place? Give us some examples.
I was laughing inside of me because when you're saying, it's like first decide. So I decided to move from Barcelona to Paris on last September. Like I decided when I was in Paris, like I did not even go back to get my clothes, my thing. My apartment is exactly the same. I might go, maybe, hopefully. Like I know, yeah, I know. It's funny when people ask me, "Did you move?" I said, "Did I do that?" I mean, I don't know. I just came here. I said, "I'm not going back. I feel good here, and I really feel it, and I want to go back because I used to live in Paris before and long time, and I studied there." So I said, oh my God, I feel incredible here. I want to discover Paris back. So I took the decision. I stayed. I said, okay, now my business is online. So I was lucky enough, but there is no luck because I decided before that I wanted that path. And then that's why when I started, talking about then the social security, I mean, probably Barbara knows, like you need to be in what I call it, like in a frame, like you need to be in this French social security, otherwise you're nowhere. Because my company, I'm a Spanish company, so it was like even if you have money, Who are you? You know, they don't know. I couldn't even like rent an apartment. I said, okay, I want to stay here. So I stayed here and started working. And then I helped a friend, you know, the jumpsuit place, because she said, oh, can you help me bring the awareness of the brand? I love the person, because it's always the person. You will always follow person, her spirit and her, and I love the brand. So I started right then. And then because people were happy about me, then they started asking me to do more and more. So first I decided to stay. Then I said, okay, what do I have to do to be here in Paris and live an incredible life and have. So these are like the steps. Okay, you know, do the contract for them so that, you know, I'm staying in an official way. And thank God, never been so happy to have so many contracts coming in and things doing that are allowing me to learn more, because I'm a learner. If you don't learn, that means you're dying. I mean, learning is it has the ing form. There is a lot of things going on, and I want to be in action. So first I decided, then I said, what do I have to do? The actions. Get the contract here. Now they asked me to be president of and we will talk about it, about micro enterprises. They said, well, you know, I'm global and we needed to connect different micro enterprises that do less than 2 million in order to work together worldwide. So just things that were coming because I was in action, making a plan to stay in Paris. So I decided and I set the steps. So by December, I will really reaching an incredible number that I've been looking for a certain time in 2023. The super extra bonus that will allow me completely free. You know what I mean? It's like, I would say, people ask us, do you want to be more free than you're free? So, but freedom means, oh my God, I can breathe now. I can help this one. I can do this one. But you need to be clear, as you said. What am I doing? And by the way, I said to everyone around me, on Wednesday, I think I'm going to take the day off from my other things in order to be with you. That's why I said yes today, because, you know, I said from now on, my Wednesday is for my other things. So once you figure out what you have to do with whom, when, then you get organized. And when you get organized, oh my God, you feel that you are achieving more. And achieving more is putting everything in your agenda, because if you're not in your agenda, you're in someone else's agenda and you're lost. So in your agenda, I have Renee and my global warrior. Here I have my gym. Here I have my massage. Here I have my brand awareness. Here I have my YouTube day of thinking. So when you do that, you feel that you're doing well. So be clear on what you want, then put it into steps. Don't overwhelm yourself, please. This is very important. No overwhelming. At least 3 things every day that you need to do in order to achieve what you want. 3 is more than enough, trust me, but 3 important things that make you advance in order to go to the next level. So this is what I would advise anyone who would like to achieve more, is be clear in what you want, whatever it is, small or big. I would rather you dream big, because when you dream big, you
Oh my God, you already know it has to be big.
You know, you feel, yeah, your chest is like, wow. That's why you need to breathe, because when you breathe, you know, Renee, you know, when they say like how you walk, right? You walk with your, this way. I mean, I'm confident. I'm figuring it out. That doesn't mean I know everything. Oh my God, no. But I'm confident to get to know or to meet the people I need. And trust me, when you decide and you manifest it clearly, everyone you need is going to come to your life.
I love that. So definitely, first step, make the decision. Second step, make sure you are aligning yourself with the right relationships. You want to make sure you're aligning yourself with proper resources in order for you to get the outcome that you desire. And always stay in flow, stay in movement, Stay attracting others. That's one of the things that you have to do. So as you stay in movement, that allow you to attract others. And with that, have specific goals, write them down, those specific goals, and now take action steps. Love it. Miss Amazing Barbara, what's your strategy, beauty? What is your
Well,
wins?
as women, we are multitaskers. Number one, remember we already built in with all those core tasks, those core abilities and characteristics that we can do so many things in a day. So I really like starting my day like we all start our day, you know, being grateful, waking up, doing all the bit we need to do. Then it's, I have a family, I have a child, so I got to feed him, I got to take care of him. And then after I do all that, I have a schedule. And then I need to be able to sit down and check my mail, think about what I'm going to do for the day, my budget, what appointments I have. I break down my mornings from my mail and I prioritize the tasks that are most important depending on their nature, and usually would be I like to put a lot of attention into my clients and thinking about them and the things that I want to speak to them about during the day. Then I might take a part around 11 o'clock when I spend time doing things I don't really like doing right before lunch, like contacting companies or accounts that, you know, accounts payables, things that kind of are annoying to do. So I get those out of the way in the morning. And then you have lunch, and then you have the afternoon. You try to be productive and resourcing new clients or, you know, working on yourself. I kind of tend more to work on myself after the day around 4 o'clock. I really like to keep the bulk of my day between the morning for myself, a little bit for my son, getting him off and going, and then really just focusing on my business and growing myself and what it is that I believe in, which is really to help other women to financially secure themselves and understand their credit and their finances. So I like to really, I need to put time and thought into that genuinely, because I genuinely do care and I genuinely want to spend time and hear everyone's story and what it is, what their journey is, and really come up with a plan and structure. So that takes, you know, a space of time where I can really sit quietly with them in my mind, even if they're not in front of me, and work that through. And that's really what in the end gives me also my gratitude, because working with others and helping them grow and helping them feel better makes me feel good. So I already get that kind of as a kicked in bonus. But I mean, I think everyone has to prioritize their day a little bit for yourself. You always have to do one thing for yourself and then work on the things that you need to work on for your business. You have to work on that every day. I mean, if you're going to slack off one day, that's not good. You got to make sure you do, you know, like as maybe Samir said, 3 things a day for your business. You got to prioritize your clients, some of your accounts payable, your budget. You got to make sure your finances in order. You got to do a little checklist. It doesn't have to be hours, but just, you know, check in and have a look at it, make sure everything's healthy. And then if you're going to take a day off or an afternoon off, you know, you've done all your responsibilities. So that's
I love it. I mean, as you're a nurturer, you're definitely a person of caring. You know, making sure you keep in order with family, as well as prioritizing that as a big important task for you, but also understanding the importance of pulling right back into nurturing others as well, and having time for that. You know, I like the fact what you said, how you incorporate making sure that you focus on that, and then you focus on yourself for your personal development later on. You know, whatever works for your schedule, whatever works for you. I think that's the great part about it. Everyone have to find their way that they can really stick to, so therefore it can really help them to propel themselves to the next level. You know, with me, everybody know I rise early in the morning. Early in the morning.
4
3 a.m.
o'clock,
You're gonna
woman.
receive a text message from me. Yes. And the reason why you're gonna receive a text message from me, because chances are I'm already up. I'm already on 3 other time zones. Samir's already up at 3 a.m. And also the people in Africa are already up. So I'm already going to be on someone else's time zone, right? So 3 a.m. Sorry about that Eastern Standard Time, folks. It is what it is. You're going to receive a message from me. Usually that's when I post up my items also on Instagram. I do it earlier in the morning. And one of the other great things I focus on is working out at the same time, I truly really like to work out in the morning. So before 7 a.m. hits, I'm already done with my workout. I've already had my, I did my journaling, as well as I've already had my gratitude, and I did my manifestation. So I do my I ams earlier in the morning. Sometimes you'll even catch me in the room with Daraj, who's on the Clubhouse, because he does it 24 hours. He pours it right back into you. And I'll share you guys, if that's something that you need to find someone who does it, go ahead on and plug into him. He's there 24 hours. But my 5 steps I do every day, because in order for me to stay on track, as well as for me to really, really win my day, 5 steps I do. Definitely, I'm going to already have my prayer. That's something I have to do no matter what. Working out. I think we took the word out of working out and just said get the body in movement, right? Get the body in motion and stay in motion. Stand with flow. Breakfast with Champions always give me that energy. That's right, 5 a.m. You know where we're going to be. Literally, if you get onto a Breakfast with Champions at 5 a.m., you're late. You got to be there at 4:55. And you already know every Saturday mornings, you're going to hear my voice at 6 a.m. This week, I was able to cover for one of the moderators. So I was able to pour in at 10:30 a.m. And oh my goodness, we had the house full. Everybody was up at that time at 10:30 a.m., which was pretty awesome. So I like to say thanks to all of our amazing warriors who were able to come and to support that. But that was really incredible. The other thing I love doing, checking my finances, see where I am. Every morning I start off, I look at my accounts. Let's see what's going on. Okay, I go and look at my interest bearing accounts. Okay, now let's go look at it. Literally, I definitely do I guess what you could call it, an inventory. I inventory my finances to see where we are, and also give myself a goal of where I need to be by the end of the day, not the week, but the day. So I give myself daily goals in order for me to grow. I look at all my different accounts as I share with you guys, and then I find out, I go and look for something to make me happy. And usually when I play my favorite song by Mary J. Blige, it always puts a smile on my face that helps me to keep that energy going. And my plants love it also. You guys know I have over 20 plants, and they got to stay happy. They got to stay happy and charged up. Whenever I travel and I come back home, they always give me that side eye look. That's right. My plants give me the side eye look, because of course they've missed their mom, but of course they perk up after a couple of days after I show them a little bit nurturing. I follow up with my daughter. That's one of the things that I love doing. Janae and I speak at least every other day. And if we miss a day there, we always at least send out a text message, but we're very, very close. And I'm looking forward to her meeting those that's going to be with us right there in New Orleans, in Atlanta, so those are some of my steps. But one of the greatest things I could say, guys, I love pouring into our tribe. I truly do. When I send out messages, they're all intentional. And I'll say this for those who hear my voice: work on your intentionality, guys. Where we are right now, we're living in the best days of our lives and the last days of our lives as well. So your intentionality, it's so important. It is so important. Barb's laughing at me, but I'm telling the truth. Your best days and your last days. But I will say this also: we're in our better days because we're smarter. We're much smarter than what we were, 2 or 3 years ago. And I know for sure I don't want to go back. Some people are like, don't you want to go back? No, I don't want to go back. I love who I am. Please, if you love yourself, put some hearts in the chat, because I love myself. I love the woman that I have become, and I love how I'm helping other women find their voices as well. I love hearing you guys talking about, oh my God, I'm going to see Renee tomorrow. I got to go shopping. Oh my God. I just laugh at that, because you know what that means? You're appreciating yourself. And that's one of the things sometimes we lose sight of. We lost that. I love seeing you guys get dressed up, feeling wonderful, because that gives that good energy. And if that is something that I bring to your life, but I'm going to keep on bringing it. I'm going to keep on doing it. I'm going to keep on challenging you guys to up your game, increase your standards. And yes, I'm the woman that said this. Your first date should be out of the country. Yes, I said it. Okay, your first date, whoever you're dating, should be outside the country. Ladies, heard what I said. Okay, the very first date. You can do all that other stuff yourself at home. Make sure they take you out of the country, please. Don't just settle for a date going to the movies. Movies, oh, nobody do movies anymore. Don't settle for just going for a restaurant. And this is for guys and girls. Go out of the country on your first date. Change your environment. Do something different. That's increasing. You're upping your ass, but also you're enjoying it at the same time. I said it. Yeah, that's me. Oh my goodness, guys. You know I like having fun, right? So let's see what's going on in the clubhouse today. Are you guys enjoying yourself? They got hearts going on. We got Carrie in the house. We got Lisa Duncan, who we're going to be seeing. Lisa Duncan. We got Yolanda. She's our biker, guys. Yolanda ride her bike every day. Love Yolanda. And then we got Miss Tanya, who you guys are going to be seeing later on today. She's all about our dentist hygienist, making sure we keep our smile on point. And then we got Vandy all the way from Arizona, who's going to also be joining us. Loving it. Vandy says, gratitude is the start of everything in mindset. That's what Miss Lady says. And then we got Deborah Vick right here on YouTube. She says, hello, beautiful ladies. Great seeing and hearing you. We got some other great people says, yes, we are winning. Guys, today has been a super fantastic day. The time has already gone by. I would love for you all to share with your last words in regard to words of wisdom as we wrap up this segment of not only Winning Wednesday, but women who win because we do it, the right way. So Miss Barbara, why don't you go first? Your words of wisdom. Take it away.
Love everyone the way you love yourself. Be grateful for everyone like you are for yourself and for everything around you when you spend your days, and some of them are great and some of them are hard. Just remember that this is it. We're here and it's amazing. Even the hard things, we're here to learn from. And you don't know where you're going, but you're going up. If you're doing everything that you think you should be doing and you're here and you show up here, then you're on your way. So if you need anyone, there's someone always here to be there for you. So just reach out, reach out to one of your sisters. Have a great day.
Awesome. Samira.
I would say to everyone, you are enough. Very important to know that you are the greatest human miracle on earth. You are capable. You are amazing. You are powerful, and you can make it. Just decide and get yourself today, not tomorrow, right now. Write it down. This is where I want to be. Decide, put a plan, and go into action. You are amazing, and we love you so much. We will be there for you wherever you are and in your life, or wherever you are in your city or your country. You are more than enough, and you can thrive. This is your time. Love you all.
And I would like to say, you have the power. That's right. You have the power to soar. You are not only the woman or the man that totally have control of your life, but you are surrounded by all of those who want to see you win. And this is your time. This is truly your season. Don't hold back. Please don't hold back. We need you to spread those wings wide. We need you to go in and go and conquer. This is your space. This is your land. So don't be afraid to go all in to win. We're so grateful that you've been able to join us today for another Winning Wednesday. It's been an honor and a privilege to be here with these fabulous women. Please, let's put some amazing hearts in the chat for our one and only Miss Samira, alongside with Miss Barbara. And please, let's show some great love for what we do with the GW3 family. This has been another successful day for our Lunch and Soar. We look forward to seeing you guys on tomorrow. But even later on tonight, Winning Wednesday, don't just stop here. We're going to kick it back up at 6 p.m. We do our 6 p.m. inside of our family on our personal Zoom. But at 7 o'clock, we have an incredible interview that will be taking place today. So tune in. Make sure you do what? You subscribe to the Global Women Wealth Warriors TV, so therefore you can get notifications every time we go live. But it's been a great pleasure. It's been a great honor and a pleasure to be here with you guys this afternoon. We're going to see you right back into the clubhouse. Thank you again, and I'm signing out for now. Bye.